Okay, I thought I'd shoot another video
What's that? Oh,
of your kitchen. What changed most is the island. Um, this is the trash compactor right here. So we're going to put a panel on that, and then we're going to put two panels on the two drawers that you have for the refrigerators. And then to fill in the rest of the space, this is a 12-inch wide wine cubbyhole storage right here. And here's a double pull-out trash with a drawer on top. Anything with a knob on it, you're going to see is going to be a functional door. Now it's important to note that this guy here, because a wine bottle is about 12 inches deep, this cabinet here with the wine cubby holes is only 12 inches deep. So at the end of the day, there'll be a little void. Go up underneath, yeah, you can see it here. There'll be a little void right here. I don't think you'd want that to be 24 inches deep. Unless you want to have bottles. I suppose you could have the bottles, depending on the length and the height of the bottle, you could double up the bottles inside this cabinet if you wanted to do that. Now, around the island is going to be wainscoting on three sides. Then there's some baseboard, you can see that. And then on each exposed end for the wall cabinets and the base cabinets, you're going to have more wainscoting. You don't see it here, and I don't know why it's not showing the wainscoting on the side of this cabinet, but when I pull up the attributes, this wall furniture and both indicates that it's in the pricing. So it's probably just a little glitch in the software. And this cabinet here, if I pull up the attributes, has that same modification, wall furniture and both, even though it's not showing it. You see crown molding. This crown molding is 3 inches tall. It's a rather elegant crown. The crown molding looks like this. So it's got this cove and a little notch here. And this top part generally goes to the ceiling, or in your case it's not because the ceilings are really high. But this top part goes up, so that's what the crown looks like. Then you can see the under cabinet molding here. See the stove area. This cabinet has rollout trays. 2 of them behind these 2 doors, and then a working drawer. It's your sink base cabinet. Now the sink you picked out, the Roma sink, which is a D-shaped sink, you will probably need to put the faucet on the corner. The Roma sink being right here, it's kind of important to probably tell you that you can fit a Milan sink or the Venice sink. But if you like the shape of this sink, that's fine. But where my mouse is now, the faucet, because of the depth of this sink, from the front to the back, you would probably, generally speaking, the faucet would have to go on the corner here or over here. So we could rethink that if you wanted to. Then we have a base cabinet with a drawer and a door. Then a Super Susan cabinet here with 2 trays that spin. And we have another wainscot panel on the side of this pantry cabinet with some base molding. And this pantry cabinet would have 4 roll-out trays. You can see them there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the space for the refrigerator. The amount of space you have from the front of that refrigerator to the edge of this countertop is going to be around 36 inches. And the same being over here to here, about 36 inches. Ideally, I'd like between 38 and 40 inches. But if we want the appliances in the island, I can't do that because this has to be at least 24 inches deep. Just something to note. Then we've got a panel on either side of the refrigerator. See one of them here. We've got this is where the microwave drawer goes, with a working drawer for storage on the bottom of the microwave. Then we have another base cabinet, and I believe this has roll-out trays in it too. Yes, this RT represents roll-out trays. There's 2 of them. And then a working drawer on top. Wall cabinet, more crown molding, more under cabinet molding here. You can see it pretty well. Then on the other side of where the seating would be, where this raised bar is, there's some more wainscoting and more baseboard molding. You can see that there. And then in the estimate, you're going to see that I've got metal brackets. I've got 3 of them that will be installed to hold up the countertop. And we will route out the existing 2x4 and slip those in, so your countertop stays as it should. I think that is it. The estimate that I've given you does not include the garbage disposal, which I think you should get a new one. Who knows how old the one that you have is, but it costs the same to install an old. The labor costs the same to install an old garbage disposal as opposed to a new one, so I would probably invest in a new one. I think a good garbage disposal is around $300. Then I don't have a source for your soap dispenser and faucet that you selected. Obviously the appliances won't be on the estimate, but I think generally everything else is. If you have questions about the estimate, or if there's some work you'd rather tackle on your own, you certainly can do that. But I can try and answer any questions. The other thing you might want, this would be the electrical, is under cabinet lighting. I see an opportunity on either side of the sink and over here to the right of the refrigerator. Let me know if you have any questions.